I came across an interesting resource called HebrewGospels.com. They provide some of the Hebrew translations of parts of the New Testament, and it's a work in progress, so it's not complete. Part of what they have available is free. You can download the app on your phone. I wanted to look at what it says in Revelation 13. I did a screen recording, so as I read it, it will not line up, but it will allow you to see what the chapter looks like if you would like to download the app on your phone. And I'll put a link in the description box to the website where you can go download the app. Revelation 13. And I stepped on the sand of the sea, and I saw an animal coming out of the sea. And he had 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns were 10 crowns, and on his heads were names of reproach and blasphemy. And the animal which I saw was like a horse, and his feet like the feet of bears, and his mouth like the mouth of the lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his throne and great strength. Then I saw that one of his heads was like a deadly wound, but the wound was healed, and all the world was astonished because of this animal. And this is the part we're going to look at more at the end. Then they prayed to the dragon who gave the animal power and dominion, and they prayed to the animal and said, "Who is like this animal, and who is able to make war with it?" And it was given to the animal to open his mouth to speak wonderful words and reproach until the time of 42 months was completed. So he opened his mouth to blaspheme against YHWH and against those who dwell in the heavens. And it was given to him to make war with the set apart ones and to overcome them, and all the peoples and the nations. And all those who dwell on earth prayed to him, those whose names were not written in the scroll of life of the Lamb who was slain from the beginning of the creation of the world. Whoever has ears must hear. If one drives another into prison, he will go into prison. And if one kills another nephesh with the sword, he will be killed by the sword. And here is hope and the faith of the set apart ones. Then I saw another animal coming out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like the lamb, but spoke like the dragon. And he did great wonders before the first animal, and made that the earth and those who dwell on it pray to the first animal, who was healed from his wounds. And he made fire fall from the heavens before man. And he seduced the sons of man with his signs and wonders, and said to those who dwell on the earth that they must make a carved image to the animal that had the wounds of the sword, but was healed. And to him it was given to make the carved image of the animal a spirit and nephesh, so that it was able to speak, and to make that whosoever does not want to pray to the carved image of the animal, that he be killed. And he made for them all, the great ones and the small ones, the rich ones and the poor ones, the slaves and the freed ones, a sign on his right hand or on their forehead, that no one is able to buy or to sell unless he has this sign on his hand or on his forehead, or the name of the animal or the number of his name. Here is wisdom and understanding. Whosoever has insight needs to reckon the number of the animal, for it is the number of a man, and the amount is found 666. Under the footnotes on the carved image, it says, or simply an image. And my apologies, that didn't line up. As I read that, the part that really stood out to me the most was that it was referring to praying to an animal. The other translations say they worshiped the beast. In Blue Letter Bible, the word worship means to kiss the hand toward one in token of reverence. Among the Orientals, especially Persians, it's to fall upon the knees and touch the ground with the forehead as an expression of profound reverence. Or in the New Testament, by kneeling or prostration to do homage to one or make obeisance, whether in order to express respect or to make supplication. And the word obeisance is a differential respect or respecting and bowing. An article appeared in the San Francisco Chronicle on February 11th, 1929, regarding the historic pact which was made. The article said the Roman question tonight was a thing of the past and the Vatican was at peace with Italy. In affixing the autographs to the memorable document, Healing the Wound, extreme cordiality was displayed on both sides. That was called the Lateran Treaty. When I read the part about praying to an image, there are a few things which came to mind, and I'm getting ready to share those. It's not my intention to offend or upset anyone. I would just ask that you, like me, be in search of the truth. That being said, it is significant that people are going to be praying to the image of the beast or the image of an animal. It sounds absurd to think the whole world is going to be deceived into worshiping this image. And just a quick recap, Blue Letter Bible says the word for worship is to kiss the hand to in token of reverence, to fall upon the knees and touch the ground with the forehead as an expression of profound reverence, or to make obeisance, whether in order to express respect or make supplication. And there's a reference in the book of Revelation about the woman being clothed in purple and scarlet. One trait of the beast is it has 7 heads. The hierarchy of the Catholic Church is structured as a pyramid. The Pope is at the top of the pyramid, followed by cardinals, archbishops, bishops, priests, deacons, laity, and the religious. Counting those categories, there are 7. The description of the beast also includes there being names of reproach and blasphemy on its head. The word blasphemy means it's an act or offense of speaking sacrilegiously about God or sacred things. I had this horrifying realization of what it may mean for there being names of blasphemy on the heads of the beast. Again, please understand, I don't mean any offense to anyone. I am just truly seeking the truth because I don't want to be deceived. Is it possible some of those names of blasphemy could be Blessed Mother, Virgin Mary, Mother of God, Our Lady, Holy Virgin, Madonna, Queen of Heaven, Star of the Sea, Cause of our Joy, Panagia, Mother of Mercy, God-bearer Theotokos, Queen conceived without original sin, Gate of Heaven, Morning Star, the Health of the Sick, Refuge of Sinners, Queen of Angels, Queen of the Patriarchs, Queen of the Apostles, Queen of the Martyrs, Queen of all Saints, Queen of the Most Holy Rosary. Continuing, Mother of Perpetual Help, Mother Most Pure, Mother Most Chaste, Mother Inviolate, Virgin Most Prudent, Virgin Most Venerable, Virgin Most Renowned, Virgin Most Powerful, Virgin Most Merciful, Virgin Most Faithful, Mirror of Justice, Seat of Wisdom, Spiritual Vessel, Our Lady of Laredo, Our Lady of Fatima, Our Lady of Lourdes, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, Mother of God, Virgin Mary, Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, Our Lady of the Assumption. Theotokos, which we mentioned earlier, that means the one who gave birth to God, Mother of Mercy, Immaculate Conception. This Google search did not include another one I've seen before, and that is Co-Redemptrix. Another piece I hadn't really considered is there is something called a papal tiara. It is literally a crown. They are crowns that the Pope has worn over many years. There are 23 of them known to be in existence. Now I can't help but wonder if one could make an image to the beast.
We place the right hand on the forehead, saying, in the name of the Father.
And so the sign of the cross is a way that we mark ourselves with the cross. The cross.
The Pope has often said the world needs to be entrusted to Mary, and people need to be praying the rosary for peace. On October 27th, 2023, Pope Francis consecrated the world to the Virgin Mary in a prayer vigil that took place going into a full moon. On December 6th, Netflix is going to be releasing a show called Mary. One of the executive producers is Joel Osteen. In order to avoid any copyright issues, I won't play the trailer, but she says, "I was chosen for this," and her father says, "Your birth was a miracle," meaning Mary's birth was a miracle. Her father says in exchange for that miracle birth of Mary's, he made a promise. The woman who plays the role of Mary is named Noah. Prior to being cast as the lead role of Mary, she also appeared in a television show which was called My Nephew from Hell. Here's what that movie cover looked like. Satan sends his demon son to high school. She also starred in Infinity, which means forever, and 8200, which ironically in Strong's means judgment, decision, justice. We might have in mind the beast in the book of Revelation looks something like this, but the devil is a deceiver and he masquerades as an angel of light. Most likely the beast is going to be beautiful. The Bible tells us to watch. Please stay awake. Keep watching.